Hi, Capricorn. This is Jess, and welcome to your couples reading. Okay, this is a couples love reading, couples only. So, for those of you who are peeking in and you're single, check out the singles reading. It will be up, so look out for that. I'll be doing it after this one. So, for those of you who are coupled, and couple could mean you're in a transitional phase, meaning you're together, but you're probably soon to be apart, together, newly, been together for a very long time. It really just depends on the messages that are resonating the most here is what I'll touch on. It seems like there's a few things going on here, so we'll see how much we can get through. So let's start. Now, for some of you, I definitely see that there has been a lot of probing, past energy probing, questioning, interrogating, demands, and confronting. Okay, that has gone on to or from you. Okay, there's this issue for some of you that you're dealing with, a children issue now. For some, you can feel bogged down, tied down, controlled by children, a child. You may feel, that you just can't have freedom of your life because of a child, because of something in your life that's going on. And others of you, you may feel that there's some issues going on in your overall life that is stopping you from maintaining success, from attaining success, maintaining it as well. And you may feel that right now things are just not working in your favor for others of you, okay? And that's spilling over into your relationship, because I do see this very loner type of very contemplative energy that's going on. This could be happening to you or with your mate. For all of you, it'll be different. That can resonate. And I do see for some of you, there can be this time now where you're being invited to meet. It will probably feel like an interview, but you'll be invited to meet the parents, particularly the father, is a big deal. Okay. Mother may not be much of a big deal. You may even have met the mother in the past already, but now you have to kind of meet the dad. And that's a task in and of itself, right? This person, even if you are someone that's meeting the father, you may be getting let down or you're meeting the family. You may be looked down upon because you have a child, because there's something about you that you may feel is already spoiled or tainted. And you may feel that you're being judged. Some of you may feel like, there's really nothing. I'm very successful, all these things, and I don't meet their standards. So I do get that. Some issues with family and control issues and classist issues. It can be also difference in elements, like people have something different about each other, which could be problematic when it comes to family, right? Now, there is some secrets going on here, so be careful when it comes to family dynamics that will unfold in 2019. And for those of you who feel that you're at this place in a relationship that you don't know exactly where it's going to take you, you could look at the person and say, I don't know where we'll be in the next 6 months. Definitely take a look at that 2019 reading, because it's very informative. You can check that out in the link below. Now, I do see very strongly that someone's been contemplating, thinking heavily, trying to make a decision. Should they try to fix the situation? Should they go back? Should they try to be the first? And I know the last time I did a reading for you guys, you guys were either not saying how you felt, or you were holding back too much, or what you were saying wasn't really what you meant, or how you truly felt, something to that effect. So now I do see this contemplative state of, like, should I go back? Should I try to work this situation out? Should I engage in this situation that kind of are giving me red flags here? Because there are some red flags that some of you are experiencing, but you may decide to move forward with it anyway, because you may feel as though, particularly Capricorn men, you may feel that you have it under control, right? Like it's just a woman, right? So what's the big deal, right? So some of you may be thinking that way, like, yeah, it's no problem. Or I'll take control of the situation. I'm the man. I'm supposed to take control, because I get alpha energy coming from Capricorn men particularly. And for Capricorn women, you may feel again that the weight of approval from others, the weight of this circumstance that you're in, right? So this person is bigger than you. The whole responsibility. I feel almost like Capricorn women, if you're in a relationship, for some of you, you kind of want to chuck it all and just go, right? You almost like if you have like Cancer energy, because that's that North Node, and the North Node wants to break free, right? But you're bogged down. That heaviness of that Saturn could be getting to some of you or the woman in your life, Capricorn men. But I do feel like the feminine aspect here is a little bit focusing more on herself. So for some of you in your relationships, you may feel like there's a disconnect, right? And it's like, how do we fix this? Or how someone is wanting to fix it and get the spark back again, rekindle some things. Okay. And I do feel like it will be possible. Absolutely. 2019 will be a game changer, however. And some of you may be thinking that, yeah, this person, I'm probably going to marry them, or probably going to be together for quite some time. I'm in it for the long haul, and I think that they will be as well. And if some of you are not sure where you stand when it comes to a relationship, ask. That's all you have to do. Ask. Because I do feel like you'll get enlightenment. Although enlightenment does come, that's the next energy up. There is something that you've not been sure about. You do make the proposal. You do ask. You make the move. You do get some type of understanding, but then you're still not sure. Okay. So some of you are in a relationship where you're not sure if you should try to continue to work on this, continue to fix it, or if this is even still what you want. For some of you, others of you, you're moving into a new place, and this person that you're with now, they're helping get you out of a place. It could be financially that they're helping you come out of. It could be mentally, but they're helping with healing you in a way that they don't even really realize. Like, this person really doesn't realize that. And you'll sit with yourself later on and think, just how far you've come. There'll be these peaks and valleys, and guys, you have to be ginger with yourself because you have South Node, Pluto, and Saturn. Just remember, and if you're not sure of those planets and how those energies intertwine with one another and how it can affect you being a Capricorn, definitely do your research on YouTube and look into that, because again, it's just something that you would want to kind of prepare yourself for with these transits. Now, with that being said, you'll have these peaks and valleys, and you will start to feel enlightened and happy and lighter. But then you'll go back into yourself and say, probably having to research and reevaluate again, is this real? Some of you may be having that pitch me moment. Am I allowed to really feel happy? Again, Saturn is in your sign, right? No, maybe I should be working. No, I shouldn't really engage for too long because I don't want it to backfire on me, right? That type of thing. Because I get with this couple, there's a lot of opportunity here to get together. Work could come in between. Opportunities can come in between, trying to overcome a situation, which looks really favorable. You guys definitely get to a place where you're able, the couples that have been strained in some sense, or work pulls you apart. You're making the time to come back together again. And it was like, okay, it was great. It was good. We have an amazing time. It was great. Now back to work. So if you are someone that has a Capricorn in your life and it's like on and off with them, you kind of have to deal with that. They have a lot of pressure as far as energy that's transiting them right now. And really, you've got to speak your truth, Capricorn. It's going to come out one way or the other. That's why I say go and look at that 2019, because that will be if you kind of see where the energies are taking you, you can kind of already short circuit some situations that you already see. But again, being a Capricorn, you don't like to just quit a situation, that's what I'm seeing. So some of you will stay in this situation, even though you may be seeing some red flags. Others of you see it moving to the next level. And if you're just thinking that, you want to be sure, ask, because you'll get your answer. Okay. And then you have to ask yourself if this is what you want as well. And some of you, are meeting people, or maybe have met someone, okay, but there is something behind the scenes going on that you may not be aware of. There may be a baby from the past, this person in the past that they have, it may not be going on. Some of you may be dealing with a problematic marriage or relationship where there was a baby, made in the family, and this is the secret that plagues the family, right? And around the holiday time seems to be problematic, right? Or trying to see your children, trying to deal with that aspect of the other parent when you have your new relationship could be problematic. So I do see those things happening for some of you as well. There seems to be a different change. Good energy coming up for you guys. If there's any worry of feeling like things aren't necessarily working out, there will be this moment of feeling good, feeling like, okay, there will be this time where you could feel like you're starting over again. Things are better for the two of you. But that's a moment in time, because you'll go back into this feeling more isolated, needing time to yourself, needing to focus on whatever it is that you're doing. So again, if you have a Capricorn, you feel a bit isolated from them. Just try to help them along in this process by just being very patient if you can. Obviously, if it makes sense in your relationship. And for those of you Capricorns who could be dealing with someone like this, because I get very clearly light versus dark being the challenge. So, and that's that Saturn energy. You want to be happy. You want to be, hopeful. You want to believe every day is going to be Christmas and night, New Year's Eve. But I mean, damn it, you're a Capricorn, right? That's not reality. And so, it takes hard work, grit, and grime to make anything really shine and work. And I think that's the polarity that some of you are struggling with in your relationships. Do I give all into this love and this relationship, or, do I fight more toward my own goals and what I want personally? So some of you may be even having a midlife crisis, it looks like here. And I may title it the midlife crisis, because this could be a midlife crisis that some of you could be going through, or you could be experiencing that with the person that you're in a relationship with, particularly those of you who, again, this more of a commitment going on here. Someone has a problem with a constant gelling together, because there's always this having to pull apart, having to pull away, having to evaluate a situation, and take a break or take some distance is what I'm saying here. So if that's been the theme, it looks like it's going to continue for a little bit here. This is immediate energy. So probably you'll feel this before we get out of December. You'll feel this. And I do see, even in that, there's a lot of good things, good feelings, good energy, good family time. So the holidays could be one that's felt with a lot of good energy, and trying to keep things, whatever is the deep, dark secret, keep that behind you, not having to deal with it, not allowing it to affect anything around this time. So that could be something that you're just dealing with. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this made sense. It kind of was like, I think it made sense for those of you who are going through it. I'm sure it makes sense. Leave us a comment in the comment section below if you like to share, because it's kind of a weird reading. It doesn't really focus just on love. Even the love card here, this one card, is a woman that really has strong feelings for this man, but it's almost like she's kind of playing with fire a little bit, and she knows it. But I feel, some of you could be Capricorn women, or the woman in a Capricorn man's life. She likes that security that comes with, or you may like the security that comes with being with a mate. But you have to ask yourself, if you're feeling a certain kind of way, if you feel like there's red flags, if you feel like there's something that maybe you need to take a deeper, closer look toward prior to entering into something completely committed, then definitely I think you would want to do that for yourself. So that's what I have for you guys. Again, leave your comments in the comment section below if you love to share with us. If you like something personal with me, I can be reached in the description box below. And if you're wanting to check out that 2019 spread, it'll be in the description box below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Capricorn.